Fixing the loudspeaker is not going to be that difficult. Maybe I'll need 4 holes there, and in those drilled holes I can screw in small screws or something like that. That is not difficult. Ideally I should have nuts and bolts, but that is not possible because the other side I won't be able to fix the nut. These are the components which I want installed in this box. This loudspeaker, volume control, FM radio board, the power supply battery box, and the switch. This is the tuning knob and this is the volume control knob. So the problem is that this has one hole in the back, but this back panel cannot be removed. It's already glued there. If it could be removed and screwed in, it would have been easy. So my task now is to fix all these things inside without breaking open this. So that's going to be a little bit difficult. First, I want to know how far deep the speaker will go. For that, I am just taking this measurement here and drawing a line there. This will be the front end of the speaker, loudspeaker. Now I am keeping the loudspeaker there to see how far backwards it will go. Now I have an idea how far it will go. So I will draw a line there as well. I'll try to mount the FM board and the volume control in such a way that it is beyond this level, below that. Otherwise, it will not be easy to take in and out. Let us see. I have kept the tuning knob and volume control knobs here. You can see that the tuning knob will go beyond the line which I have drawn, but probably it will not matter because the spindle of the capacitor, that is the variable capacitor, will come only in the center. So maybe I can get along with it. I am marking the approximate position for the tuning knob here. Same way I am marking the position for the volume control as well. Approximate center of that is being marked now. They are not exactly at the center, but that doesn't matter. There is sufficient space on either side. Now I am trying to make a small mark there using the star-edged screwdriver. This is just for keeping that drill bit stable there when I am actually going to drill it. You can see that I am trying to correct some error in my drawings because I am trying to keep it almost at the center. You can see that I have made a partial hole even with the screwdriver. I can even make the full through and through holes using the screwdriver, but that will be quite cumbersome. So I am going to use a drill. One hole is being drilled. The other hole is also ready. I tried to see if the volume control and tuning knob will go through. but I found that only the spindle of the volume control goes through, and spindle of the tuning control is much bigger, and it will not go through the hole which I have drilled. So I have to use a bigger drill bit. You can see what I have done to size the drill bit. I have taken the nut from that volume control and placed it on the drill bit, and I can see that it will go through it, and at the same time the nut will not go through it. If the nut also goes through the hole, then the whole purpose is not served. I am doing the same process with the nut of the tuning control also. For that I have to take out the covering of the tuning control, which is an adapter for fixing the bigger knob. So I have taken that out, and now I know that this will be enough. Now I am using the bigger drill bit to enlarge the hole. Now you can see that even that hole is not sufficient. I can only bring part of the spindles outside. The portion where it has to be screwed in or the nut has to be fixed has not yet reached outside. So I have to enlarge the hole still. That will be rather tricky. If I end up enlarging too much, it will cut through and through. I am taking the next bigger size of drill bit. You can see that the nut will not go through that. So obviously it is bigger than the spindle. So this should work. Now the hole is being enlarged. Even that hole was not enough, so I am enlarging further. Finally, I could bring the spindles outside, but then came the painful revelation that the base of the spindle where these nuts are attached are not long enough, because this box is quite thick. The devices were designed for thin metal cabinets and not for such wooden cabinets in which speakers are mounted. And in the bargain, most of the wires which I had soldered earlier have come off. You can see this has come off. This is the speaker wire, and the antenna wire is nowhere to be seen. That is already broken off. So I am just posting this because this is what happens usually when we try to do something which we have not been familiar. Earlier I have made circuits and mounted them in metal boxes which were custom made for that particular amplifier or radio. But this time I tried to mount the whole SFM board and the circuitry inside a speaker box. Maybe professionals can do, but not me.